How's it going, everybody? Going live once again this evening to first check out the UploadVR showcase that went live 7 hours ago, apparently, based on the live stream. So I'm going to be checking that out, and then I'm going to be continuing Breath Edge. So it'll be an interesting evening for sure. I know tomorrow I won't be live streaming because everyone's going to be just watching the Game Awards. So, and I'm pretty sure that happens at 7 o'clock Eastern. Let me look real quick. Yeah, 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Yep. So it would literally be happening while I was streaming, and that's not surprising. So at least now we know. So yeah, I won't be streaming tomorrow. But that's fine because I'll be just getting back to more Deathstranding anyway, so let's check out the UploadVR showcase. Let's on to the actual thing. Gotta lower that. Winter 2022. What's coming out? What's being announced? Because I have no idea.
This is the story.
Ah.
But one day, the store seemed abandoned. What happened to the old mask maker?
Foreign.
Masks are simple. They express their emotions directly. Unlike humans, you need to wear your own mask to become anything else.
A magical puzzle experience. Yeah, it looks interesting. Apprentice wanted. Of course, available 15th on MetaQuest. It definitely seems like a game that, like, it feels like the job sim type of thing, like that type of like creating your own mask, and then the secret agent type of gameplay. I don't know, because unless they do another trailer that's more story related, it looks more loose in terms of gameplay on when you decide to take off your mask and all that stuff. So we'll see. If it's just a meta, then obviously I can't play it, but hopefully it comes to Steam VR and we might play it in the future.
That's the latest from Vertigo Games.
Okay, Steam VR,
play
good.
Mask Maker on Steam, PSVR, Viveport, and on December 15th on Quest. Hello, and welcome to the UploadVR Showcase Winter.
I'm sure they're going to announce Saints and Sinners Retribution, which I hate the day. Literally, it took the day of the game coming out on MetaQuest for the Steam VR page to actually update and say that it was coming out in February. I think it's like halfway through February or something like that they updated the Steam VR page. I'm like, really? You couldn't, just because they didn't want, it's because they knew they had the date all set on Meta, but just because of exclusivity and all that shit, I'm sure Meta paid a lot of money for that, even though it's like, why? It's just a simple zombie horror game, like survival game. I don't know why they had to make a big deal about wanting exclusivity for 2 months.
Winter 2022 edition, sponsored by Vertigo Games. We have a great show for you today with a bunch of new content premiering here first. Stay tuned for game announcements, new updates, and exclusive content. Now, on with the show.
Oh, an Egyptian game? Or is that just the setting? Yeah, I think that's what it looks like. Yep, board games, but the environment is ancient Egypt and all that. So
comes to Steam, Nintendo Switch, Xbox
Oh.
Series X and S,
Oh, it's a VR
PlayStation 5,
thing,
and
so.
Meta Quest 2 in 2023.
Yeah.
Shows you how
Yeah, I would assume Steam, it's just the fact if it's going to have the option of VR on PC and all that, but obviously consoles, Switch and Series consoles won't have that. So technically, it looks like it'd be able to run on Xbox One, but I'm all for, especially because they're putting it on the Switch anyway. So it's clear that they did that just to possibly get the fan base, but because it's like the Switch is just about weak, little at about the same amount of speed of the Xbox One, but weaker a bit. I don't know. It's more of just a super duper tablet, so you would think Xbox One would be able to work, but I'm sure it's just because they didn't want it to extend the amount of time it takes to like. They could have just ported it, honestly, type of thing. I don't know, but they got the performance, so why not use it on the series consoles and whatnot?
to get competitive.
And a competitive shooter that I won't be playing. Yeah, I don't have. It's just a shooter.
Available now on Steam.
Yeah, I'm sure you have to buy it.
You can
so.
check out Veil VR right now on Steam. Join
Yeah.
the International Virtual Reality.
I'm good. I don't do shooters on VR. I do VR to enjoy the experience, not to shoot. And a farming sim. Hey, that'd be enjoyable, at least. I mean, hey, I'd rather be farming in a different game than just playing Minecraft in VR, which I haven't done in years to begin with. I think the last time I did VR in Minecraft was literally on stream, and it's been years since I've done it, so. Yeah. Yeah. I definitely, as far as I can tell, I would imagine there's probably a indie VR title that probably is farming in VR, but I have not seen anything, so it's nice to see at least there's an option, even though I would imagine graphically it's not that demanding, so at least it's there. Across the Valley, PSVR and oh nice PC, good.
Across the Valley comes to PSVR 2 and PC VR in 2023.
I was afraid it was just going to say meta, but they didn't even bother. They were specifically just going for PC and all that.
Commander at Soul Assembly, and today I'm going to be showing you The Cabin, a brand new game in the Drop Dead universe. The Cabin is easy to play, difficult to master. Surviving the cabin is supposed to be challenging. No two playthroughs will ever be the same.
This definitely just feels like gameplay for Saints and Sinners, definitely.
As objectives, encounters, key locations, and pickups are remixed with each run. You'll need to collect invaluable fuel cells to keep the lights and communication systems online along the way. As you explore, you'll uncover the cabin's mysteries.
They took notes from Saints and Sinners, that's for sure. Because it's literally the same gameplay. Only difference is the interaction with the infected or whatever monsters that they have for the enemies.
And come face to face with some nightmarish creatures. Grab whatever weapons, ammo, and equipment you can find and fight through countless waves of zombie hordes. If you can keep the generator running long enough, the pilot will be able to pinpoint your location and plan out your extraction by helicopter. Having for yourself in February.
Straight at, like, goddamn, that gameplay nearly was 1-to-1. It, like, some of the animations for the guns obviously weren't the same, but, like, it literally, like, the gameplay looks so similar. Yeah, it might be interesting in it. Let's see.
2023. But if you can't wait that.
Drop Dead the Cabin. Any clarification on what's coming on? Or, okay, you're really making me have to search this up because they didn't say anything. Compatible with Quest 2 headset. Experience Oculus platform. So I'll possibly be able to play it, but I don't know. Because it didn't clarify at all. So hopefully we see another trailer where they confirm this stuff, but I'm guessing it's at least on Oculus, so that's good. which I'll be able to play it then. Oh god. What is this? Did they say what this is? Arcadia. Is that an actual game or what?
Hey everyone, this is Cloudhead Games.
Available now on Steam VR.
Requisition VR. Okay.
Requisition VR's early access is available now.
Okay, I guess it's on Steam. I don't know. It just looks like a, hey, kill some zombies.
Steam VR.
Yikes. They're gonna stroke out one of these years doing that.
Wouldn't be surprised. There a Steam Workshop for that game? Apparently it's coming next year for custom ranges and mini games and stuff.
About time. Lazy devs. They ever port that thing to the standalone Oculus yet?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Still updating, still only on Steam. That's good.
We're halfway through the show today. We've seen a lot to get excited about this
That's good. Just basically confirming, hey, don't worry, it's still only on Steam. Not gonna go to MetaQuest.
season. You can check out XLab shirts.
What's this? Okay. What is it? Okay, an apocalypse game. Just an apocalypse game, pretty much.
More and more zombies are hanging around the camp.
How many zombie... Like, I'm all for Saints and Sinners, but god damn, you people, like, there's many other things you can turn into enemies. You can be like a robot apocalypse. A goddamn, like, actually having to deal with a plague. Like, vampires. Like, so many different enemies. Why just zombies? It's not even coming to freaking... Oh, you know, it's Steam VR, okay.
Available to play this December.
Whatever.
At the same time.
It was rum last night.
Oh, what is this?
Churchill's place was rum last night.
Okay. Next March.
To old friends.
And lovely, not Steam.
Peaky Blinders. The King's Ransom is coming.
You had me, and then you're like, hey, not Steam. That's great. Wasting my time.
Code gesture recognized.
Okay. Epic solo campaign. Just to get people to play the game, because otherwise the multiplayer won't draw people in that much. Unless it's because VR is still a niche, so you gotta draw people in with the campaign at least.
You spent your whole shitty little life in this place.
We're about to pull the biggest score in this shithole's history.
Steam
You can
VR.
find Gambit on MetaQuest 2 and Steam VR
Tomorrow.
December 8th.
I wonder how many of these games that are coming out tomorrow realized, oh, our game came out on the same day as the Game Awards, so not going to be that many sales on the first day. It'll be probably on Friday. I should have waited till Friday to do it.
Who
What is
found
this?
her?
Didn't you get the report? It was her husband.
Okay. I'm investigating the brain of a top executive.
Okay, an investigating
I'm
game.
not really sure the story around her death is true.
16% of dream reconstructed.
I saw a lot of other things. I
Oh.
just need to understand her unconscious better.
Is this the, what is that? I don't recall.
Joanna.
Is this the Doc game? That, a robotic investigator? I forget. I haven't even finished that game either. The Signifier. Ah. Well, it looked a lot like that, robotic detective on the PC. Observant or whatever it was. So, What's this coming on? Obviously Steam, I would hope. Apparently nothing. Let's look real quick. Director's Cut on Steam. Okay, so it was originally on PC anyway. Okay. So I would imagine that the VR port will also, let me check the developer. Signifier and, okay, we'll receive a VR MagQuest 2, okay. As I expected. Yep, and then there's Retribution. A pistol with gold. A blade. A shotgun. Or pistol. Chainsaw. A rifle. Grenade launcher. That's an old one. And gloves. Okay. And Uzis. Alright. Okay. Yeah, coming soon. Screw you. Fucking, I don't know why they didn't. I'm guessing they were going to, and then they didn't bother to update that to February. So.
Like twisting your hand or made it easy swinging a sword. What if you could play all of your regular PC games on your VR headset using your tracked controllers, virtual props, or even gestures like swinging a sword?
Then I won't hook up my VR device because it takes a portion of the RAM. That's why.
That was our dream, and we'd put it all into Game Room. In Game Room, we've made it easy to...
Guess what? What you're saying is only doable if you have the specs for the PC to run it, and then obviously people can come join that VR room. But literally, if you don't have the PC specs, then the PC is going to be struggling. Like, goddamn.
Bind any controller input to mouse, keyboard, or gamepad actions. You can also make finally, you can create virtual buttons and place anywhere around you to control your games.
Why?
Game Room also features full multiplayer support. Invite your friends to a virtual space resort.
Guess what? Especially if you, like, that's why games have controller support, so that you don't even have to use the VR controllers. You're using the headset and that's it. And your headset's just getting tracked. And still you can use a controller and just plug that in. Why set up VR controls just for that? That's why it's like this whole concept is from the perspective of the fact of you don't want to just use a controller or your keyboard and mouse, even though you already know what buttons you're pressing. Like, okay.
And pull up your favorite game on the big screen.
Like I said.
And join for a session of couch co-op, or go crazy and try to control the same single-player game. You can play on the...
Like I said, this is just from the mindset of literally wanting to go overboard on your thing. Like it would be understandable if it, from that perspective of like, hey, I have a friend over Discord, we want to play the same game type of thing. Like, and the game doesn't support that, but what...
the same computer, you can share the full layout in the community.
Dude, like I said, this is just way too complicated for just simply doing that. Ridiculous.
In the UploadVR showcase once again. Today we want to share some exclusive content about Ragnarok, as the huge metalhead community always needs more.
I gotta check that out.
And about Propagation Paradise Hotel with epic rock and metal music.
Okay.
After 2 awesome DLCs
I
with
saw the
mighty
Offspring,
power
so
metal band
I'm hooked.
And the most epic extreme music festival Hellfest, the adventure continues with another exciting partnership for new thrilling races. Let's see what's up.
Never heard of
At last years, that will show you more about the game. We can already tell you that it will be a few hours long, that it will be fairly priced, and that you might get scared a few times. Anyway, Let's take
a few hours long, so I'm guessing $20, or they're gonna try to charge 40.
a quick look at some exclusive gameplay.
Still waiting for something to happen. That's just CGI.
If Propagation Paradise Hotel is a
Oh, check out this gameplay where we have the character just walking around in rooms. I'm like, there nothing happened. Is it just gonna be walking around in dark areas sim? Like
game that might interest you, consider following its development by wishlisting on Steam and following us on social media at Wanada Studio.
I might check out Ragnarok. I'm curious on the speed of the drumming and everything, because that was the only reason I'm able to do the other drumming game that I've played, Drums Rock, which technically I think it's still in early access anyway. So that I just enjoy because it's like the speed I can do. I just hate the ones that are like so long. Or it's so fast that it's a pain in the neck.
Big thank you to Wanna Dev Studio for sponsoring today's showcase.
Yep.
Paradise Hotel.
What is this? Okay. Why do you need to work together? Oh, clones of yourself, okay.
Let's go, shall we?
Okay. I mean, I'm all for Steam VR, but man. It's basically a puzzle game that you just set up clones yours. Look, oh my god, this car. This legit looks like someone was like, hey, No Man's Sky doesn't have really any enemies beyond the robots, so let's make a game that's a bunch of aliens and monsters and whatnot, and you're fighting them with guns and everything. Like, it looks like a mashup of No Man's Sky meets guns, especially boats and all that.
Welcome to this holy place. Your arrival is a timely miracle in this age of death.
Like I said, Vertigo 2. Apparently it was the first game. And Steam VR, good. Not all in the image, okay. Nice sword. Red flowers. Okay.
Free, and you can play them.
Yep, because they want meta.
Right now. Oh, and one more thing.
How are they making the money
I
then?
used to work in this office. A 9 to 7 dead-end job. The classics.
This is Mirror Edge. Mirror's Edge, I should say. Stride Fates. So Mirror's Edge. And at least that's PC.
Our last
Stride is the only one going on Steam. Wow.
reveals a very exciting world premiere. So let's check it out.
Attack on Titan VR. Oh man. Who is it like coming in the summer? Is there any gameplay or is it just that announcement? Really? Wow. That is quite it's just that they're literally begging the fans, hey, we made this announcement, show something, don't just be doing text on a screen, like, because that's all you did, and they're not even saying what it's on, it's just coming soon. Oh man, they talk about an ending. Why even make that? Just wait until fucking spring to make that, or at least next year to make that announcement, and then you can show gameplay. They should have shown something at least. A few titles I certainly look forward to playing for sure. The Vertigo, I want to, since I didn't even realize there was a game called Vertigo. 2020, I have never heard of it, so I'll have to check it out for sure. I'll have to definitely check it out. An immersive, story-driven shooter incorporating the cutting edge of VR gameplay, remastered as a complete overhaul and occasional reimagining of a 2016 original. Ah, okay. So, was Vertigo 2... Okay, VR only for Vertigo 2, okay. Probably check... Like, let me... Actually, how large is the game? Just so I know in the future. It is not that large. 4 gigs. Nice. Good, good, good. So, in the future, we'll check it out for sure. But, with that being it for the showcase, it was... I really hate... Right off the bat in the very beginning of the damn trailer, like, say, coming to these platforms, and then say the name of it, and then obviously repeat the ending, because it's like, I don't want to sit through a trailer if I can't even freaking play the game because I don't have a MetaQuest. Like, what's the point? That's why I think it was the summer VR showcase, that there was a lot of games that were only saying meta, but then you look at the game and it was also coming to PC anyway, but they didn't make that announcement. So at least this time they were very clear on the specific games coming to PC, whether it was dated or just coming soon. So glad to see that. I was just honestly very surprised. The Saints and Sinners trailer was just an update trailer. It didn't even advertise the game. It should have advertised the game, because I'm sure a portion of people didn't even know the game existed. I guarantee it. So it would definitely surprise me that they just left that like that. Very good showcase, different stuff. I can't believe how many zombie games were fucking featured. Ridiculous. I don't even remember what the heck the damn let me look. What was the the gardening one? Farming VR game. What was it? It would have been... Oh, was it Across the Valley? Yeah, okay. How... Let me see. I just know it's not graphically demanding for sure, so... Because it looked like something, honestly, you could just play on PC in general, so... I'm sure you're not even needing a 10 series card, so... But, okay. It was definitely fun, nonetheless. So, I will see you all next time. Bye for now.